Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. When they lay me down to rest, I know I was always repping. Oh my God, my whole life.
What's up, guys? Soba Squad, yeah. As you guys know, I'm Dylan.
I'm Martin, and today we're going to be posing a question: how does trust get affected in addiction and in recovery? Dill, what have your experiences with trust been?
In addiction, it all starts with obviously the using and manipulating, conning, lying, stealing, and using people. And I felt like that's what I needed to do in order to gain for myself, because obviously in addiction I was very selfish. And it was a slow building process, you know. It started with small lies, which I got away with in the beginning. And after time, I felt myself making bigger lies and covering more things up in my life and keeping secrets from people and making new secrets. And what I found in recovery is that secrets keep me sick. But you know, going on, I got into this habit of just continuously lying to people until it got to that stage where, you know, one or two big blows happened in my life where I got caught out for things that I did, and people started losing complete trust in me. And losing that trust, we feel insecure with ourselves, we start doubting ourselves. But my problem was that I could never look into myself and look, you know, like do soul searching and find out the honest truth about myself. I thought it was okay and the path I was leading was okay, and other people just didn't like me at that stage. But very quickly I became evidence of what I was doing wrong. And as those lies continued, you know, I started distancing myself from people, and people didn't want to be with me anymore, and they didn't want to see me anymore because they were scared. They were scared every single time that I was going to do something. They always had to check their wallets. They had to check every action I was doing. You know, people that used to be close to me used to doubt me in manners that they used to drive past my work to see if I'm there. They used to constantly call me and see what I'm doing, and they were always worried about every action that I was doing during the day. And that wasn't just creating stress on myself, it was also creating stress on other people, and I was affecting them by losing all that trust. You know, other people and myself had lack of sleep, lack of productivity at work, you know, and it gets into this process where you just don't feel human anymore, and you start wearing masks in your lives. And I felt like I was living, or I know I was living 3, 4, 5 different lives in one reality. And I could never ever be myself because I always put this mask on to try and manipulate or gain something out of every situation, which was the complete wrong thing to do. And now in recovery, I've figured out that, you know, being honest is, you know, the saying, honesty is the best policy, and it really, really is. And that's why today I'm not scared to come and tell my truth to the whole world. You know, honesty does a lot of wonders for a person. It starts rebuilding trust in certain manners, and people start asking less questions, and the trust has to be done through actions, because what I said in my addiction I never ever did. So people stopped believing what I was saying, and they never ever trusted me with that. So now in recovery I've made new relationships, and I tend to keep those for a very long time. And I'm honest with people, and I tell them, you know, if I'm busy and I can't make their party, or I can't go somewhere, or I can't see them, or, you know, I just can't do certain things in life, and we've always got to sacrifice. But that's what I love about the honesty now, you know, you're keeping it real, and it makes you feel really good. It takes away all that stress, all that worry out of your life, that you can now go forward by being honest with your own life, and you don't need to remember every single lie that you made up. So recovery has really been good for me, and I'm looking forward to this journey. And I hope that, you know, every time you lie, it will eventually catch up to you. And I learned that the real tough way. And I'm just here to spread the message to you guys that, you know, start conceding and tell your truth. You shouldn't be scared to tell the truth, because no one can judge you. No one has the right to judge you. Only you yourself and a higher power up there. So yes, up to you, Mori.
When I first got into recovery, you know, I was told a few things by a counselor, if you will, and he told me that the trust is and will be completely different to what it was in the past. It obviously makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
With a non-addict or a non-alcoholic, the trust in their lives with the people around them is based on love. The trust that I have with my family and my relationships in my life is based on actions, you know, like Dill said.
Of course.
You know, even in addiction, I had well-intended, promises with good intentions that I didn't follow through on. You know, secretiveness and hiding are very common to someone in active addiction.
Oh, wow.
And the one thing I had to realize this time around is that regaining trust in my life is going to take a long time. And I accept that, you know, it's not going to be an overnight thing.
Yeah.
But it will get there, and it will get better. It gets better day by day. My life now, compared to what it was a few months ago, is completely different. Completely different, just in the aspect of trust. Back a few months, people couldn't trust me to be at their house alone. People couldn't trust me with car keys. People couldn't trust me with a lot of physical things. Emotionally, they couldn't even trust me. They couldn't tell me things because they knew I would be very unattached and despondent. They couldn't trust me with the emotional and mental things in their life. Now life is completely different, and it's really great. You know, at the moment I don't have any problems with trust. Leaving rehab and the weeks that followed that, I did have problems, of course, but my actions proved otherwise. I pushed through it, and I am at the place where I am now, where people don't trust me like I want them to, but they trust me a whole lot more than what they did a few months back, and for that I am grateful.
Thanks for watching, guys. Just letting you guys know, so if you do want a good life, if you want other people to be able to depend on you, stop the lying, stop the conning, stop the cheating, stop the manipulating, stop going through situations where you only want to be selfish and gain something for yourself. Drop the ego, grow your humility, and be a better person. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Mori, I liked what you said there. And feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow with a new topic.
As you know,
Peace out. The story goes on. Soba Squad.